material about Toxicity Test of Bintaro fruit toward whiteflies on chili plant. Bintaro plant is well known by several names, namely Simego, Babuto, Blindrino, Octopuswood, and in English it's called Simego. This plant grows around brackish water stream in the lowlands to 800 meters above sea level. Bintaro is a tree shape with a height up to 10 until 20 meters and has many branches, erect stems with a round speckle, has white flowers, looks beautiful, and contrasts with the green leaves. Strong roots support the Bintaro trees. Recently, the Bintaro plant only for an ornamental plant in housing or a protective plant on the roadside purposes. Bintaro used a protective plant is because this plant is not easy to wither and die either due to weather or plant pests such as caterpillars and insects. Pests such as caterpillars and insects may be deadly to plants by eating the leaf, stems, and roots. Based on the data that we get from BPS at 2020, the number of chili production in PALU is decreasing significantly. In 2018, the production was 1,940 tons, and in 2019 was decreased by 103 tons, with the total of 1,843 tons. Many factors can cause a decrease in chili production, one of which is the influence of pests that develop to cause crop failure. One of the pests that often attack chili is the mealybug or whiteflies. When the population is high, whiteflies attacks can interfere with plants' growth. Recently, public awareness has increased to avoid synthetic pesticide use. The chemical content contained in pesticide may cause negative impacts. Plants may be an alternative substance to use as a pesticide.
The objective of this research are: first, identify the correct concentration of Bintaro fruit uses a natural pesticide against whitefly pest of chili plants. Second, identify the content of chemical compounds in Bintaro fruit uses a natural pesticide against whitefly pest of chili plants.
There are our tools and materials. The tools we use there are a glass tub, a stirrer, a Wagner funnel, and a blender. Next, the materials. There are Bintaro fruit, chili pest insects, whiteflies, and solvent 70% methanol. This research quantitative methods on a laboratory scale. First, collect the sampling Bintaro and wash the fruit to get rid of impurities. Second, cut it into the small pieces. Third, drain the fruit until completely dry in the sunlight. It can take 3 until 5 days, that depending on the weather and other supporting factors. Fourth, mash the dried fruit using a dry blender and obtain Bintaro fruit. And the last, the powder is immersed in 70% methanol solution for approximately 48 hours and shaken occasionally with a ratio of 1000 mg of powder immersed in 3 ml of solution. This immersion technique is called maceration. After maceration was complete, filter the solution using a Wagner funnel and obtain the filtrate and pulp. Evaporate the filtrate to gain condensed extraction. To test compounds exist in Bintaro fruit, we apply several tests. There are test for alkaloid, test for steroids, terpenoids, and saponins, and test for flavonoid. And the last, test for toxicity. The next step is to distribute the Bintaro fruit exist into several solution concentrate: 3%, 6%, 9%, 12%, and 15% for getting the best concentration which function as a natural pesticide to kill pests.
In alkaloid tests, we use the reagents. They are Mayo reagent, Wagner reagent, and Dragendorf reagent. The addition of Mayo reagent will result in wet sediment. The addition of Dragendorf reagent will cause red sediment. The addition of Wagner reagent will produce light brown sediment. As you can see in the table 1, the result of test the phytochemical of Bintaro fruits. Alkaloid exists with the usage of Wagner and Dragendorf. We also did the terpenoids, steroids, saponins, and flavonoid tests. As you can see in the table as well, steroid and saponin exist in Bintaro fruit. As you can see in the table 2, the impact of different concentration of Bintaro fruit extract toward whiteflies. We test the extract every 6 hours with various concentrations. Based on the result, it can be inferred that the best concentration to be used as a natural pesticide is at a concentration of 12%, indicates a mortality percentage of 83.3%. That is the highest mortality value of Bintaro fruit extract compared to the mortality value using synthetic pesticides, which is 100%. Notice that by using synthetic pesticide in the first 6 hours, all pests immediately died compared to using a Bintaro fruit extraction that killed only 5 pests. The toxic concentration of carbaryl in the Bintaro fruit kills the pest.
This result concludes first, the mortality value in the toxicity test is 83.3%, which indicates that Bintaro fruit extract may be advantageous as a natural pesticide. Second, the chemical compounds in Bintaro fruit are alkaloid, steroid, and saponin. This result suggests the need of doing further research to identify the level of oleandrin content in Bintaro fruit.
This is the end of our research material. Don't forget to like and leave a comment for us. And thank you for watching.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.